Tonight, we drift back to a forgotten corner of ancient Europe, a land of forests, rivers, mountains, and a people known to the Greeks and Romans as the Getae. Mystical, brave, spiritual, a tribe who live along the Danube River, blending warrior culture with deep religious traditions. So close your eyes, let the world soften, and journey with me into the quiet echoes of the ancient Getae. The Getae were an Indo-European people, related closely to the Thracians and the Dacians. They lived in what is now Romania, Bulgaria, Moldova, and northern Greece. To the Greeks, the Getae were fascinating. They believed the Getae did not fear death. They believed the Getae spoke to their god, Zalmoxis, and thought death was only a transition. They farmed the rich soil near the Danube, raised horses, crafted beautiful ornaments, and built fortified hilltop settlements. In many ways, the Getae were the mysterious bridge between the Balkans and the steppes. Imagine waking up in a wooden hill fort overlooking the river, morning fog rising off the Danube, forests alive with birds, and families gathering around small hearths for warm food. Life for the Getae was simple yet powerful, farming wheat and barley, herding cattle, sheep, horses, trading with Greek colonies on the Black Sea, crafting bronze weapons and ornaments, practicing rituals in caves and sacred groves. Their homes were warm, rounded, often built of wood and clay. Children played with carved wooden toys. Women wore long dresses decorated with colorful woven patterns. Warriors carried spears, bows, shields, and curved Thracian swords. It was a world both peaceful and always ready for battle. Greek historians wrote that the most unique thing about the Getae was their faith. Their supreme figure was Zalmoxis, a spiritual teacher or divine being. Some believed he was once a mortal man who later became a god. Others believed he always existed. The Getae believed the soul lived on after death. Death was not the end. The brave joined Zalmoxis after life. Rituals connected the world of humans to the divine. The Getae held ceremonies with drumbeats, chanting, and sacrifices. Lightning, stars, and storms were considered messages from the heavens. These beliefs made them fearless warriors. To the Greeks, they were the immortality believers. To themselves, they were simply following the path of their ancestors. The Getae lived near Greek colonies on the Black Sea, especially cities like Histria, Tomis, Kalatis, Odessos. Trade flourished. Greek pottery, wine, and textiles entered Getae villages. In exchange, the Getae offered grain, honey, furs, and fine horses. Greek travelers wrote that the Getae were polite but fierce. They admired Greek craftsmanship, but kept their own tradition strong. This contact slowly blended cultures, giving the Getae a unique identity. Warriors dressed in Thracian style, but carried Greek-inspired patterns on their shields. The Getae were not always ruled by kings, but when kings rose, they left a mark. Daco-Getae, one of the greatest leaders of the Getae, he defeated the powerful Macedonian kings after Alexander the Great. Instead of killing captured enemies, he treated them with honor, offering feasts and peace. This shocked the Greek world. Daco-Getae showed that the Getae were not savages, but people of wisdom, diplomacy, and strength. Over time, the Getae blended more and more with their Dacian cousins. Their languages were nearly identical. Their customs matched. Their tribes intermarried. Ancient writers began calling them Daco-Getae, one broader people. Eventually, these fused tribes would form the backbone of the Dacian kingdom, a powerful state that challenged Rome. But the Getae identity always remained inside this mixture: the spiritual traditions, the warrior ethos, the river culture, the connection to Zalmoxis. When Rome expanded into the Balkans, conflict was inevitable. Some Getae tribes resisted fiercely. Others became allies or auxiliaries to Roman armies. The Romans admired Getae cavalry and archers, but ultimately, Roman power absorbed their lands. By the time of Emperor Trajan's wars with the Dacians, the Getae were fully part of this larger cultural world. Their names slowly faded from history, but never fully disappeared. Archaeologists still uncover Getae: jewelry, weapons, pottery, inscriptions, hill forts. Ceremonial sites. Their legacy remains strong in Romania and Bulgaria today. And now, as the river of time flows back to the present, you can rest knowing you've traveled through an ancient world, a world of forests and mountains, of warriors and priests, of myths and memories. The Getae whisper through history, and tonight, their story has gently carried you toward sleep. Good night, rest well, and dream of ancient lands to have sweet dreams. Good night.